Oh, this is insane. I need a new chair. For those who don't know, my futon is very old, and my desk chair is old. Like old enough that the padding is squished flat in places. So to hypermile more use out of the chair, I have a cushion on top, and then a towel on top of that. But that only seemed to extend the life like 3 years, and now that cushion is flat to earth. So every time I get up, I have to fluff up the cushion and put the towel back. The towel is the only thing keeping the cushion from sliding off, or my butt sliding off of the chair. Nah, see, I don't want to buy a new chair before I move, otherwise it'll just be another thing to get damaged in moving. And because I have allergies to dust-used furniture is a new number. And because bed bugs are a thing in Metro Vancouver, you don't ever want to use furniture. So it's like I got more than enough use out of this office chair. I don't even remember what year I got it. Well, the keyboard is around the same age. I don't necessarily need a new keyboard as long as the existing one isn't sticky. Like I have a second keyboard that is the exact same model. Can you guess why? I spilled on that one, and that one wouldn't work until after I washed it. But because I had things to do, I went to the closest electronics store and just bought an identical one. And that's not the first time I did that. I have two Microsoft Comfort Curve low-profile keyboards as well. Same reason spilled on one. If you find a keyboard you like, buy a second. Mr. Hickory Dude, I'm a klutz when it comes to having drinks near the computer. Every second or so time I get up, I knock the controller on the ground too. Anyways, honestly, I'm surprised my headphones and controllers last as long as they do. The earbuds have also hit the ground a lot. Xbox 360 controller I had been using up until it died either were off the analog sticks. Now think about it. That was 3 generations of game console. If I can still use something, I use it until it's unreasonable to keep using it. Like I don't upgrade things just cause new version is ripped for some nonsense. I still have the 2012 iPad. It still works, it just doesn't work well enough to you. The last reason I was using it was because it had the Square Enix Authenticator on it, and I could not be bothered to move it. Like seriously, getting a decade out of a computer is insane too. Ask me how many computers I have. I had to check myself. I have at least 7 working ones. I have 2 partially empty cases from ones that did die. Let's see. There is a Pentium II, a Pentium 4 and Athlon, a Core 2 Duo, an Intel 7th Gen laptop, Intel 9th Gen. Laptop, Intel 11th Gen desktop, 2006 Mac Mini, and 2012 Mac Mini. Wait, that 10. One sec. No, there is definitely 10. I forgot the 3 Mac laptop sitting in a box. I basically hypermile the chases as long as possible, unfortunately. The last 2 GPU upgrades required a bigger chassis. So the 4th gen Intel is just a motherboard sitting in its chassis. No graphics card. It's basically dead. That is what I was using up until May of last year. Wait. No, the year before. But what caused a delay in debuting? Penny. That's 20 minutes of side banter.